All right, packaging up some frass there in the background is going to get picked up tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you for your patience on your question here. I meant to do this yesterday and got wrapped up in a whole bunch of stuff in the farm that need to get done. But let's tackle this. So explain your thoughts on buffalo beetles. In the previous video that this is a comment on, I talked about dermestids and buffalo beetles. Both of them are cleaner crew. And so here is that buffalo beetle. And so basically it's a darkling beetle. A lot of people commonly refer to it as the lesser mealworm. So it's a smaller larva and a smaller beetle. So that beetle there is much smaller than a mealworm darkling beetle. And so what those are used for, one, they're feeders. So lesser mealworms are very similar from a rearing process as regular mealworms. The larvae are smaller and flatter, and they're fast. They move really fast compared to a mealworm larva. And then the beetles are probably a third of the size of a mealworm beetle. But they do not fly as far as I know, but they are commonly used as a cleaner crew because they eat dead material. I'm not a fan of putting them in mealworm colonies because they become a pain to remove and then they spread, they reproduce pretty quickly. You're also going to end up shipping them to other people. And so I would avoid getting those if at all possible. If you do get them, just be very diligent and vigilant about removing them. Find the beetles, get them out, find the lesser mealworms, and you'll start to get in tune with what they look like. Because I said they move fast, right? And so when you're looking at a bin of mealworms and you see something that's moving a little bit too quickly, that's likely a lesser mealworm. In the event that you have an infestation of some kind. So I wouldn't recommend doing it, but a lot of people use lesser mealworms and the beetles to clean dead animals, to clean the flesh off of the bone. So they are good for that, and they're a good feeder for some folks. So I just don't find them useful for mealworms. Hopefully that helped. If you have any more questions, let me know.